Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. I had a bit of a scramble this morning as the villain that I had planned on showcasing today turned out to not actually be finished, so I am technically out of villain decks that are currently on DLCs. I still have a whole bunch more, but they will be ones that I have put together myself through files that people have left on Board Game Geek. So today's villain is Empress Hashima, created by Master Geese, and I get to do something I haven't done in quite some time, character bio. None had ever heard of the Lotus Empire when the Naga first climbed onto the shores of Megalopolis, and none were prepared to meet the Naga face-on. Even the smallest of them stood almost 7 feet tall, and with their amphibious snake tails and snake hair, news quickly spread through the city of invaders from the deep. Luckily, the Naga were not here to conquer. Their Empress introduced herself to the mayor and requested only that they turn over the one called Kenshi, a rogue daimyo that had dishonored Empress Hashima greatly. She challenged him to a ritual duel, which he fled from, never to be seen again. The Empress's finest warriors tracked him to Megalopolis, and according to them, he was still hiding within the city. Unfortunately for the mayor, he had received no such sightings of a Naga-like creature within the city. The Empress, quite distressed at such a situation, gave the mayor an ultimatum. Either find and return this Kenshi within 3 days, or the forces of the Lotus Empire will invade themselves, ransacking all they find within the city until they find the renegade. The city is not prepared to fend off a small-scale invasion, much less thousands of Naga from the deep, and only the work of heroes can defeat the Empress's forces before the city is totaled. That's worth noting, the nice art on this deck is from Might and Magic Duel of Champions, which is an online TCG I've never heard of, but I mean, look at that. That looks real good. That looks real nice. So this is going to be pretty cool. Facing the Empress of the Nagas and all of her Naga minions are Tsukiko, the game is rigged, Field Officer Bunker, Drift Through the Breach, and a modified version of Mainstay, because the Oblivion heroes are not too new for a Delphophage to have modified them. And we'll be fighting in Silver Gulch. So, Empress Hashima sets up Lotus Empire General. We put the card Sacred Kirin in the villain trash. Reveal cards on top of the villain deck until 6-H Imperial cards are revealed. Choose one of the revealed Imperial cards and put it into play. Remove all other revealed Imperial cards from the game. Shuffle all other revealed cards in the villain deck. So we got 2. We put the Lotus Empire Blade Master into play. We removed 1 card from the game. I just set it aside so we can look at it later. But that means that you'll have fewer Imperial cards in the deck at lower H. Gameplay. The champion is the villain target with the highest health. So right now, that dude. The rival is the hero character with the highest health. Right now, Bunker. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no Imperial cards in play, reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until an Imperial card is revealed. Shuffle any other revealed cards into the villain deck. If there are no Imperial cards in the villain deck, she flips. At the end of the villain turn, the champion deals the rival H-2 cold damage. And it's worth noting that Empress Hashima right now has no health. So we need to take care of all the Imperials, and then we can take care of her. Alright, so this guy's the champion. Actually, let's take a look at him real quick. The Blade Master says at the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target H-2 melee damage. If he is the champion, increase all damage he deals by 2. So that's going to hurt a lot. But if somebody comes out who has higher HP, he'll stop being the champion. Alright, so there's an Imperial card in place, so we just play a regular card. Wanizame, Naga. In the villain turn, this card deals H-2 melee damage to the hero target with the second highest health. Hero targets dealt damage this way cannot damage the champion until the start of the next villain turn. Okay, that's interesting. Lotus Empire Blade Master hits everybody for 4. And then Wanizame hits Mainstay for 2. So Mainstay can't hurt the champion. And it's worth saying, I picked this villain after going through a number of possibilities because I already had my hero team selected and I wanted something that wasn't going to be too brutal. I have fought Empress Hashima before. I think she might be in one of the older DLCs, but I don't know which one. Guaranteed the deck does not look as good as I have made it right now. Let's start with Suggestion of Burning Anger. I'm going to put that on Mainstay, change his damage type to fire, and if I can get some symbols going, we can give him a nice damage boost. So her power is Shell Game. Reveal the top 3 cards of a hero deck, put any of those on the bottom of that deck and replace the others. Then randomly select one of the 3 top cards, shuffle the others back into the deck, and play the selected card. So this is a really neat power, and I think I'm going to use it on Bunker. So let's reveal the top 3 cards of his deck. And here at the start of the game, this is probably better. Okay, so now we have to think which of these would we like to put into play. Decommissioned hardware is not going to be useful, so we'll put that on the bottom of the deck, flip these over, add the top card of the deck, shuffle them, pick one out, shuffle the rest back into the deck, and play this card. And it's the grenade launcher. Okay, that worked out. That's a little complicated, but that's honestly really cool. And that's going to be very useful, I think. Alright, Bunker plays Heavy Plating. His power is Adaptive Strategy. Play a mode card from your hand or trash. If it's upgrade mode, you may play a card. If you played the card from the trash at the end of your turn, destroy it. I don't actually have any modes, so I'm just going to grenade launch these guys for 2. Oh right, I forgot to have Champion was supposed to hit the rival for 4 total. Start with Knight's Heritage. Play up to 2 ongoings. Well, I've got 2 ongoings. I'll go ahead and use Throwing Shard. When target gains 2 HP, shift twice right. She'll heal Bunker. He's going to be taking a lot of damage probably. Alright, shift to the end so I can past focus when she takes damage. Alright, Mainstay has 1 changed card. It's the leader of the pack, and it says when a hero target with lower HP than Mainstay would be dealt damage, redirect it to Mainstay. Then if Mainstay is the lowest HP hero target, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, you may draw a card and play a card. I may just not play that. Let's go ahead with Shard Strength. And then we will bring it and hit this guy for 4. Since he can't hit the champion, draw a card. Silver Gulch. Temporal Vent. Get a sustain the portal. Everybody take 200 damage. Alright, I'm going to past focus. Shift all the way left and I can play a card. Does anybody have a card that would be? I'll have Tsukiko play Ace up my sleeve, draw 2 cards. She can get something useful. She can play a card. The answer is no. I think I'll play Smoke and Mirrors, give her a little bit of damage protection. Alright, play a card. There's an Imperial in play. Pearl Priestess, Naga. Then at the villain turn, this card deals the hero target other than the rival with the highest health, H-1 cold damage. The hero must discard a card. So now that's got the same HP as the Blade Master, so we can pretend that he's not the champion. Alright, champion hits the rival for 2 cold damage. That'll be the Pearl Priestess hitting Bunker. Blade Master deals everybody 2 melee damage. We're going to say that he's the champion for the first hit on Tsukiko, so he hits himself for 2 with Smoke and Mirrors, and he hits everybody else for just 2, because now he's really not the champion. Okay, the rival is Bunker still. Okay, 3 cold damage and discard a card. I guess Mainstay can take that. Alright, let's do Tsukiko's Super Duper Secret Box. Each player may return every card from their hand to their deck, shuffle their deck, then draw X cards or X the number of cards they return this way. I think I will have everyone but Drift do this, because ain't nobody got anything useful. And I think the way it's worded, you have to do all the cards. That's an improvement. Okay, that helped. Alright, we are going to Shell Game Drift. And she gets Borrowed Time. Okay, so I can shift right and deal that many targets 3 radiant damage each. So she'll shift right twice and hit these both for 3. That was helpful. Draw a card. Okay, I guess we're going to clean up here. External Combustion, take out the Blade Master, hit the Priestess for 3, and then Grenade Launcher her for 2, and now there's no more targets. Draw a card. So it's setup time, I guess. Drift skips to draw 2. He hits himself for 2. He will play the Void Belter and skip his power. Silver Gulch, Prickly Cactus, acceptable. Alright, start of turn, there are no Imperials, so we get 1 from the deck. Raya, Imperial Courtesan. And then we play a card. Yuki Onna, Spirit, the champion is immune to damage from hero powers. Ooh. End of the villain turn, this card deals 2 hero targets the highest HP, 2 lightning damage each. If this card's a champion, hero targets dealt damage by this card cannot deal damage until the start of the villain turn. Ouch. Ooh, okay, she sucks. Alright, so first she hits the champion for 2, that's Bunker. And then she hits Bunker and Tsukiko. He cannot deal damage. Champion is immune to damage from hero powers. At the end of the villain turn, each hero may destroy an ongoing or equipment card. If they do not, this card deals in 3 psychic damage. Drift will drop her past focus. I think everybody else is fine. Aha, bow tie. That will give me Spade and Club. Not going to use that. Let's shell game her. This is a really fun support power. I got a Smoke and Mirrors, which was not one of the ones that I saved, but still useful. Draw a card. Bunker can't deal damage, so let's see. He's going to play Ammo Drop, and we'll use his power to play Upgrade Mode and Omni Cannon. Not that that's going to be useful. Draw a card. Drift Step. Let's go right. Deal target 1 radiant damage. I think taking out the Spirit is a good idea. Draw a card, play a card. Drift Step again. Go back this way, heal 1. Draw a card, play a card. Ooh, Transition Shock. Yes. Let's go ahead and Throwing Shard then. See, that won't hit Champion, but then I shift left twice, and she'll hit herself and Yuki Onna. And draw a card. He hits himself. Guess I will Lonesome Highway. Hit her for 2, and he's the lowest, so he can take out the Yuki Onna. And then let's see, Void Belter will be 3, 4 with Shard Strength. Yes, 6 fire damage. That's so nice. Alright, Silver Gulch. Matthew Hayes. He hits the champion for 4. Alright, still have an Imperial, so we just play a card. Wanizame again. He's the champion now. We don't have to worry about this. Alright, the champion hits the rival for 2, that's Bunker. Raya hits the 2 highest for 2 each, that's bunker and drift. I'm going to shift up 1. And then Wanizame hits the second highest. That's going to be Tsukiko. She can't deal damage to the champion, which is him. Alright, let's quick change. Search my deck of trash for a Regalia card, add it to my hand, shuffle my deck if I searched it. I have spades so I can play it. So I want the one that gives me heart and diamond. High heels. Shuffle, I can play a non-Regalia card. How about a quick change? Let me get boxer shorts, because that's useful. Alright, so I got all the symbols in play right now. A little bit of backup. I can play a non-Regalia card. Ace up my sleeve. It's time for her to start kicking ass. Draw 2 cards. Player other than me can draw 2 cards. Each player who drew cards in this way may discard a card and draw 1 more card. A bunker draw. And now I can play a card. I would play this, but she can't hit the champion. Well, let's play one more quick change. Jumper. And hell, let's play this magic wand. I don't know what symbol it is, I don't really care. She just played like her entire hand twice. I have so many powers to choose from. I'm actually gonna use high heels and give Mainstay 4 HP. Draw a card. That took some thinking. Okay, upgrade mode is going away. Let's load the Omni Cannon. And let's Adhesive Foam Grenade. 2 damage takes out the Courtesan. 2 damage to Wanizame. And, oh, let's say a damage to the Cactus, because it's kind of in the way. Draw a card. Oh, draw 2 cards. Let's go ahead with Impulse Desynchronization. Oh, draw a card. That's important. I'm in the past, so reduce damage to that target by 1 until the start of my next turn. That'll be Mainstay. And then I shift left. Power Throwing Shard. I will heal Tsukiko for 2. Shift right twice. She'll hit herself and Wanizame and draw a card. Oh, and actually, when she hits herself, I can shift back with Knight's Heritage and hit him again. Awesome. Alright, start of turn, he hits himself for 1. That's much better. None of these options are good. Okay, Whiplash. Deal a target 2 melee damage, 3 melee damage, 4 fire damage. Take out Wanizame. Destroy the target so Mainstay can deal target 3 projectile damage, 4 projectile damage, 6 fire damage, reduced to 5. And then he'll just kill Matthew Hayes. It's fire damage, so he takes no damage from the Cactus. Draw a card. Silver Gulch does nothing. Okay, first we get an Imperial. Daimyo Hiroshi. And then we play a card. Lotus Emperor Flagbearer. Oh, that's bad news. Increase damage dealt by the champion by 1. Decrease damage dealt to the champion by 1. End of the villain turn, restore 1 health to the champion. So, yeah, not great. When this guy is the champion, whenever a villain target takes damage, increase the next damage dealt by this card by 1. So we need to take him out quickly. He hits the highest for 2, increased to 3. That is bunker. And then he hits the rival for 2, 3, 2. That's actually Tsukiko. Reduce that. She'll just take the 3. That's fine. Okay, let's do this frantic attack. Tsukiko deals a target 1 melee damage. Tsukiko may deal another target 1 melee damage. Increase damage dealt by this card by 3. So she's going to hit 2 targets for 4 each. Hits the Daimyo for 3. Power. Okay, let's use the bow tie. 1 hero other than Tsukiko may use a power that deals damage now. Tsukiko deals every non-hero target that took damage by that power 1 projectile damage each. So we'll have Bunker Grenade Launcher take out the Flagbearer first, hit the Daimyo for 2, drop the Cactus, and then she hits the Daimyo for 1, draw a card. Power up the Omni Cannon, and then fire the Omni Cannon. I'm not even going to play that turret mode. Take him down to 1. Draw a card. Actually, should have drawn 2. Okay. Out of sync. Very important. One target gains 2 HP. Tsukiko could use that. Shift to the right, and she takes out the Daimyo. Hooray. Draw a card. Oh, darn, that wears off. He hits himself for 2. Should have healed him. He skips to draw 2. Lost in the past. Well, heck. I think we can take care of that. Alright, one more Imperial. Lotus Empire Guard. And we play another Pearl Priestess. Alright, redirect any damage that will be dealt to villain targets to this card. Oof. This card is the champion. Whenever this card is dealt damage by a hero target, this card deals that hero target H-2 melee damage. Okay, that could be worse. Admittedly, that's every time he gets hit. He hits the rival for 2, that's Bunker. And hero target other than the rival, also Bunker, takes 2 and has to discard. I think he forgot to draw. The Daimyo dying. Okay, that's a little... Is this your card? Each player looks at the top of their hero deck and discards or replaces it, and then they can draw a card. Everybody liked what they saw. Alright, we're going to use Boxer Shorts. Tsukiko deals a non-hero target 2 melee damage, so she'll hit him. He hits her back for 2. If that target takes damage this way, you may either destroy a non-target environment card or have that target deal a different target 2 projectile damage. So we'll have him hit the Pearl Priestess for 2, which gets redirected to himself because he's dumb. Draw a card. I could have destroyed Lost in the past, but... Okay, this might suck a little, but External Combustion. Hit him for 3, gets hit back for 1. Hit him for 3, gets hit back for 1. Oh, actually, That second hit, he was not the champion. So now I can just grenade launch him for 2, and draw a card. Well, Dance of the Dragons. Drift deals up to 3 targets, 2 radiant damage each. There'll be 3 radiant damage each, so we'll take out the guard and hit her. And then shift left. Deal each non-hero target 2 radiant damage. Shift extra left. Hits her for 1. Hits herself for nothing. Draw a card. Alright, hits himself for 2. Play Sweet Rhonda. And then just wreck the Priestess and draw a card. End of turn, draw a card. Alright, put the top card of the trash under the deck. Not too worried about this, I guess. Water Trough, nobody cares. Alright, she flips, and she gets 40 HP. The Empress Champion. When Empress Hashima's villain character cards are flipped to the side, search the villain trash for the card Sacred Kirin and put it into play. The champion is Empress Hashima. The rival is still the hero character with the highest health. End of the villain turn, Empress Hashima deals 2 lightning damage to the rival and 2 cold damage to the hero target with the lowest HP. Ooh. Sacred Kirin says increase all cold and lightning damage by 1. Go figure. Start of the villain turn, this card deals H minus 3 irreducible cold damage to all non-villain targets. So right now, everybody takes 2 irreducible damage. We'll shift. She's going to Smoke and Mirrors for Bunker, because she can do that. Or for Mainstay. Actually, she can do it for both of them. Okay, so reduce it by 2, redirect it to a non-hero target. I will hit the Kirin, because we need to get rid of it, and then I put a token on this when it would be destroyed, and then we do it again for Bunker, and now this is destroyed. It is such a good card. Alright, Vengeance from the Deep, ongoing. Whenever the champion is dealt damage by a hero target, destroy a hero ongoing or equipment card. Wow. Okay, she's pulling out all the stops. So she hits the rival for 3, and the lowest for 3. Rival is Drift, I guess, and also the lowest. Ouch. Okay, need to get rid of that ongoing, need to get rid of the Kirin. You know, I can't think of a better time for a grand finale. During your power phase this turn, you may use 1 additional power for each regalia you control. If you have all 4 suits, each player may use 1 power during your power phase this turn. Remove this card from the game. Okay, we're going to heal Drift for 4 with high heals. Does anybody have a power that would let them get rid of an ongoing card? Drift is actually going to use Rift. We haven't used that all game. Bunker will use his base power, play upgrade mode, which lets him play Gatling Gun. Okay, let's do Boxer Shorts, hit the Kirin, have it hit the Empress, and I'll destroy the Magic Wand, because I don't really need that. And then Bow Tie, we will have Mainstay. Yeah, we'll have Mainstay use his base power, do 1 and 1, 2 and 2 to that. Oh yeah, all that lightning damage is actually increased by 1. Then she pings it for 1. For the next damage that we built to that target, and the next damage that we built to Tsukiko. I'm going to select Mainstay so he can soak that damage at the start of his turn. Does anybody else not use a power? Oh yeah, Bunker has another power he can use. 3, 4, 5, 6 fire damage. Goodbye, Kirin. Now we just need to get rid of that ongoing. Draw a card. Alright, start of turn, Bunker's going to hit the Trough, because honestly getting rid of that is very useful right now. And then we'll drop upgrade mode. Oh, and he draws a card. I'm loading 3 cards under the Omni Cannon, firing it to take out the Trough. Draw a card. Okay, I'm just going to let Gatling Gun go, because that wasn't very useful. Big oof! Oh, destroys Adagio. 1 player may play a card now. Kick the tires. Draw a card. Destroy an ongoing. Very important. Shift right. Oh hey, I hit her for 2 and I hit myself for 1. Not super great, but I'm going to use Rift Walker, discard this Drift Step, puts it into play. I will shift left, hit her for 1 and myself for nothing. Heal 1. Draw a card, play a card. Oh yeah, and now I can play Attenuation Field, draw a card, destroy an environment card. And that's all done. Hooray. Alright, prevent the next damage dealt to Mainstay. Boom. School of Hard Knocks. Each non-hero target deals Mainstay 1 melee damage. Oh, he soaks it. Mainstay deals each non-hero target 3 melee, 4 melee, 6 fire damage. God, that's overpowered. And then 5 more fire damage with the Void Belter. Draw a card. Draw another card. Silver Gulch plays Taylor Hayes. Oh boy. Everybody take 2 projectile damage. She takes 2 and she will shift right and hit Empress Hashima for 2 and herself for 1. Playing with fire. She takes nothing. Okay. Honorable challenge. The champion and the rival are immune to damage from sources other than each other. The champion and the rival cannot deal damage to targets other than each other. Cool. That is unfortunately Tsukiko right now. The only good news is the Empress hits her for 2 and she can't hit Drift. So I'm okay with this. Let's play Geary the Snake. Why not? The first time each turn I use a power on a Regalia card, basically everyone can draw a card. So let's do that. I will use High Heals to heal Drift. Everybody draw a card. And now everybody can be considered the rivals, so we can all hit the champion. Draw a card. Turret mode, I guess. Power number 1, Omni Cannon. Power number 2, Grenade Launcher. Can't draw. Alright, draw 2 cards, discard a card. I can use power. How about drift deals each non-hero target 2 radiant damage. Shift left twice, which means I can hit Empress Hashima for 1 and herself for nothing. And then we're going to rift walk and draw a card. Alright, Mainstay hits himself for 1, which means he is no longer the rival. That sucks. Durasteel Studded Vest. He really needs that. I'm going to massacre Tyler Hayes and draw a card. Oh yeah, and draw a card. Silver Gulch plays Explosive Wagon. Oh, it's time to get stupid. I wish that went away at the start of the villain turn. Lotus Empire Flagbearer. Oh dear. She hits the rival for 2, +1 from the Flagbearer, +1 from the Explosives Wagon. And that's anybody but Mainstay. Bunker will take it. And then she hits the lowest, also for 4. That's also going to be Bunker. Ow. Oh, actually, oh no, the hero target. So she actually just kills Gary. Oops. Alright, ace up my sleeve, draw 2 cards. I would let Bunker draw 2 cards, but he can't. Let's have Drift draw. She can discard one of these excess Saber Shards, draw 1 more card. Play a card. Oh, let's do Lovely Assistant. I have diamonds, so 1 player other than me can play a card and or use a power in either order. Let's make every second count. And then Drift will Throwing Shard, heal Bunker for 2, shift this way, hit the Flagbearer for 2 and herself... I'm sorry, hit the Flagbearer for 3 and herself for 2. Alright, and then I think Bowtie would be a good idea. Let's have Bunker, Grenade Launcher, take out the Flagbearer, hit the Empress for 4? Yeah, 1 from Turret Mode, 1 from Explosives Wagon, and then Tsukiko hits her for 2. Think we can end this. Oh wait, that's not true. Hang on, that's not true. I need somebody to get rid of that frickin' ongoing. Because let's see, Bunker and Mainstay cannot hit the Empress. Drift doesn't have any powers that are useful at the moment. Screw it. Boxer Shorts. 2, 3, 2 damage to the Empress. Have the Empress hit the Flagbearer, so she at least loses her damage reduction. Draw a card. Okay, I'll let Turret Mode expire because he can't hit her. Bunker's going to skip and draw 2. Drift needs more cards. We need to get her... Okay, well, she can hit the Empress. If I transition Shock, I won't be able to hit her anymore. So... You know what, let's go ahead and play a Saber Shard. When Drift deals target 2, 3, 4 radiant damage. Shift left. Okay, you know what, I will transition Shock because I can hit her for 2, hit myself for 1, draw a card. Immune to damage from her. I forgot about that part, I think. Alright, now he's finally only hitting himself for 1 at the start of his turn. Preemptive Payback. Draw 3 cards, discard 2 cards. Draw a card. Oh my god. Okay, time to get real stupid. Okay, Empress Hashima plays Wanizame. She hits the rival for 2, 3, 4. That is Tsukiko. And then she hits the lowest, and that's also Tsukiko, and she's no longer the rival, so she can't take damage from her. Wanizame hits the second highest. It's either going to be Bunker or Drift. Whoever he hits can't hurt champions. He's going to hit Bunker for 2. 3, actually. Circus Snacks. This sounds like a good idea. 1 hero target gains a hit point. Each other hero target gains a hit point. Each target that regained HP with this card regains 2 hit points. So everybody heals 3 and 1 player heals 4. 4 will be to Bunker. Helpful. The rival right now is Drift. You know, it's really interesting how Bowtie doesn't really work with Drift because she has powers that sometimes deal damage and sometimes don't. That's real strange. Okay, let's just use high heals. She will heal herself. No, actually that would be bad. I'm going to heal Drift. Draw a card. Load the Omni Cannon. Play Adhesive Foam Grenade. I use his power to put Turret Mode into play. Second power, fire the Omni Cannon. I drop this guy. Draw a card. And then end of turn, Turret Mode is destroyed. Alright, Resourceful Daydreamer. Draw 2 cards, discard a card, and I can play a card. Do it again. Okay, Dance of the Dragons. Draw a card, Drift regains a hit point, shift right twice. So first shift, transition shock. I hit her for 1, 2, 3, 4, and herself for 3. Second shift, make every second count goes off, so we'll increase her next damage dealt by 2. Power, Saber Shard, 2, 4, 6 radiant damage. Get wrecked. Oof. That ongoing makes this fight very, very tricky. So, that's Empress Hashima. Let's take a look at, say, this card we removed from the fight. Nyorai Sirensa. If this card is the champion, heroes may not play ongoing or equipment cards. That's a terrible ability. At the end of the villain turn, destroy H-2 hero ongoing or equipment cards. That's a real good wonder move from the game. Mizukami. Both this card and the champion are immune to cold damage. At the start of the villain turn, restore the champion to full health and restore 2 health to all other villain targets. That would be really, really shitty on the Empress's flip side. Sacred Land. Environment cards are indestructible. Villain targets are immune to environment damage. That would be really interesting. And that's the whole deck. So, yeah, Empress Hashima. A fairly old deck, but it works out pretty well. Does a good job of having a targetless front side character card. It is a little cheesable, possibly because we were not completely aware of how the rules worked back when it was made, but it's not bad. So, as always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, The Reaver Sentinels Cauldron, DLC, Adelphage's Archives, Tsukio the Magnificent are not licensed to create against products. Please support the official release and flip.